Hey, sixth grade, so this is page 10. Again, if you're not working on these or if you're a little bit behind because you picked up your packet late or you weren't sure where to find one, please don't worry. These videos will be accessible the whole time we're not in school. So if you need any help, you can always access them whenever you need them. So for question 5, I already have my answers in here. I want to talk a little bit about what happens with unit rates when we get those ugly decimals, because sometimes it happens. So when I found the unit rate for who runs farther per carry or yards per carry for Brandon, I ended up getting a repeating decimal, which remember we use that bar notation above the 3 there. There's no need to keep showing that division or showing 3333333, etc. on your paper. But then when I found Pete's unit rate, I could have stopped as soon as I got to this whole number right here for 7 and for 9. So as soon as I started this division process and saw that Pete was getting over 9 yards per carry and Brandon was getting 7 yards per carry, I already know that Pete is running farther per carry. So sometimes you need those decimals to compare numbers to see who's getting more per one unit or less per one unit, depending on how the question is worded. But in this case, the decimals weren't there to trick you. It was just seeing who was getting farther per carry. So that's question 5. Now in question 6, this question is very similar to, again, let me get my screen back here. Very similar to question 5. Um, you do need to have some understanding of how decimals work in order to do this. And we've spent a lot of time this year talking about how anytime we're dealing with money, we always want to round to the nearest hundredth or the nearest cent. So with money, we always work with 2 numbers past our decimal. So brand A, when I found price per ounce, I got a crazy decimal again, but I stopped my division at the thousandths place and got 138 thousandths, which rounds up to 14 cents per ounce. Brand B had a crazy long decimal too, but 145 thousandths rounded is 15 cents per ounce. So in this case, brand A is the better price per ounce. Right? So again, still dealing with unit rates. The process has not changed. We're still dividing to find out per one something. Notice how the order of your division matters. The order of the division has to match the order of the words. So if it's price per ounce, notice how I'm always putting the price first. Per means division, and ounce is your ounces. Okay, so the order of that division also matters to make sure that you're answering that question correctly. So 7 is that last question. We want to be thinking outside the box here a little bit. Um, we're trying to change our answer for 6 so that brand B would be the better price per ounce. So how could we change the values in the tables? I just wrote down 2, but there's more than these answers. You could do a lot of different things with this. So the first thing we could do is increase the price of 18 of the price of 18 ounces of cereal for brand A, so that when you found the unit price, it cost more than 15 cents per ounce. So I'd have to increase this price and keep dividing until I got a unit rate of more than 15 cents per ounce. Or I could decrease the amount of ounces in brand B so that the unit price is less than 14 ounces, less than 14 cents per ounce. Okay. So I could either make brand A more expensive per ounce, or I could make brand B less than 14 cents per ounce in order to change that answer for 6. So lots of different things you can do there. The biggest takeaway for 6 is that this is the only question we looked at. I'm sorry, this question, and then also a question from page 9 where you were looking for the smaller unit rate. So in question 4 on page 9, I know this is a separate video, but we were looking for the faster time for the correct answer. And then in the cereal question, we were looking for the smaller unit rate for the better price. So depending on the scenario, will change what unit rate are you looking for. Are you looking for the smaller unit rate or the larger unit rate? I hope these helped. If you guys have any questions, please drop a comment on Google Classroom, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good rest of your day. I will talk to you in either today or tomorrow.